was 4-1 up. You told the umpire about the smell. What was that about in terms of the park? What was there a smell out there that was bothering
Yes,
you?
weed.
It was some weed out there.
Yeah.
And from that moment on, with how big she was hitting, you just felt that you had control in that moment. What happened for you after that moment?
It wasn't the smell that affected the score in any way. It was just a comment because it was smelling quite a lot. It has nothing to do with the match.
With how she served that well, did you feel like she was like at the top 15 level and just played out of her mind in your perspective?
Well, I believe if I don't put pressure from my side, then it's expected, that the opponents are gonna play well because they're very good players, and she's a very good player. She's a big girl. She serves well. Everyone plays well nowadays.
You were still hitting the ball big at the very least, especially on the serve and the forehand. You just felt it was just those little moments of her playing well, and just you still feel that confident going into the fall with how you're still hitting with depth in the court.
Well, I wouldn't say that I was playing well. If I played at least, I would say 5-10% better, I would have won that match. And these are the matches that I have to win. Like, I cannot lose these matches. They've been, too many for my level this year. And yeah, it's unfortunate.
Are you surprised? Obviously, the Grand Slams didn't go very well for you this year. Did you think you could turn it around here, or was the confidence maybe gone by now?
I thought that I would, but I was wrong. So yeah, I have not much to say. I'm sorry.
Was that the first time you ever noticed that smell before? Nick Kyrgios complained last year about how much it was bothering him, the weed.
On that court?
I don't remember if it was the same court, but it was.
Yeah.
I think it was, yeah.
I don't know. It was smelling yesterday when I was practicing there. It's irrelevant. Sometimes it smells food, sometimes it smells cigarettes, sometimes it smells weed. I mean, it's something that we cannot control because we're in an open space. There is a park behind. People can do whatever they want, and yeah, it's nothing that we can control.
Obviously, the noise is something you're used to. Is smell different than noise? Is it harder to? You're running around. Is it something that affects you when you're trying to?
No, you don't really think about it because all you care is just to win the match. And if you, I smelled it, but that was it. Like, it wasn't something I paid attention after that.
Just on a positive note, at the very least, you enjoyed your event at the Sakkari Hotel before the tournament. Was that something where, at the very least, that was a positive moment for you over the last week for you?
Well, of course, it's always, very pleasant to stay in a nice place, and I'm very grateful that I was given the opportunity to stay there again, and it's the best hotel I've stayed, and I'm sad that I cannot have a better experience there, staying more days and winning more matches.
Okay, we'll do one or two more in English, yeah?
English, please. Was there anything about her game that surprised you? I was surprised at the result, but where there was an aspect of her game where you felt that she was stronger than you had anticipated?
Well, she was serving well, but that's not something I haven't faced before. I've played good servers in the past. I just feel like my level was and has been poor, and I have to do something about it.
Yeah, sure.
Maria, do you know what that might look like? How do you do something about it? Obviously you've been trying.
Mm-hmm.
It's not lack of effort, right?
For sure not. I don't know. It's very uncertain now. Like, I don't know what I'm gonna do, whether I'll take a break or not.